Thank you. Everybody. Get your mic on? Are you good? Turn it on, Josh.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So I'm Jeff Hickman. I'm the senior producer for Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning. This is Josh Dresser. He is my associate producer, one of my partners in crime. I think you'll notice that we're missing our third person. Paul Barnett, my creative director for Warhammer, could not make it today. But, yeah, I feel the same way, actually. He holds my hand on stage, usually. So, he sent you a little message, though. Do you have Paul? There he is.
I'm not allowed to be with you in Paris, and that's because I've got a visa that requires a stamp, and I didn't get it in time. It's my own fault. But have no fear. The stuff you're going to see, even without me, is awesome and clever. And I really did ask. This is Jeff Hickman. Jeff, can I go? No, you can't. Is the presentation going to be great? It's going to be awesome. And so we take all our heavy hitters, everyone who knows all the cool stuff. What you're going to get is an even better presentation of our game. We're months down the line, it looks better, it feels better, it plays better. Talk to all the people. They're all in charge of areas, they're championing areas, they know their stuff inside and out. Ask them awkward questions. Watch everything that Jeff presents with Josh. Clearly that's going to be for winners. I wish I was there, I'm not. We're going to see war, it's coming to Europe, it's going to be awesome.
Thank you, Paul.
Why don't we like to hit stuff before we put it up? We just accept the video and put it up without reviewing.
He never lets us watch it beforehand.
Egg Jeff.
So, I want to start out today by talking a little bit about Warhammer, the intellectual property. What is Warhammer? So, Warhammer is an IP from Games Workshop. It's been around for about 25 years. It's a fantastic license. This is a license, this is a game that's been in pen and paper role-playing games, tabletop miniature wargaming, novels, graphic novels, you name it. It's a hobby that is worldwide. It has millions and millions of players, both past and present.
Absolutely. It's a complete hobby experience. A lot of people are familiar with the millions and millions of players in the tabletop game. But what Warhammer is, it's a fully realized hobby world. And one of the things that we're really excited about with Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning is our ability to finally bring to life parts of that world that maybe have never been fully explored before in any of the other media.
Right. It's been fantastic working with Games Workshop. They're a great studio, a great company that really lets us have a lot of creative freedom with their magnificent IP.
Let's talk about us.
Let's talk about us a little bit. Let's talk about the studio. Of course, Mythic Entertainment has been around for over 12 years. We're a company that specializes in online role-playing games. Back in the 90s, we had games like Dragon's Gate, Mage Storm, and Spellbinder.
Back when there were like 3 guys in an office.
I think there were 11 guys.
Underground. Working out of the back of Mark Jacobs' car.
Of course, what we're best known for is Dark Age of Camelot. So, Dark Age of Camelot was our MMO that we launched in 2001 to rave reviews, great subscriber numbers. We really broke open the MMO, what am I looking for?
We brought RVR to the world.
Yeah, we brought RVR to the world, yeah. So, in Europe, extremely popular. North America, extremely popular. This was the game that we invented realm versus realm warfare in. We've had multiple expansions, as you can see, and it's still around today, doing very well. After 6 years?
It keeps the lights on.
It's good stuff.
Pays the bills.
So, and of course,
gives me free t-shirts.
After Dark Age of Camelot came Warhammer Online.
More t-shirts.
Of course, it's the game we're working on now. We got this intellectual property about 3 years ago, and it has been our love since then. Everything that we do, we focus on Warhammer. And then about 2 years ago, what do you know, Electronic Arts comes along.
Bags of gold fell from the sky.
So, the partnership with Electronic Arts has been absolutely fabulous. They've come in, they've given us the resources, they've given us the time to do everything that we want to do with Warhammer. They've pretty much left us alone and let us do what we're good at, making good online games.
Absolutely. And the bags of gold are really comfortable.
And the bag of gold help. And that's why my arms are so big.
Yes.
From lifting, no. So let me give you a little bit. Let me give you a little bit of history on the project.
Yeah.
So of course we got the rights to Warhammer Online in late 2005. In mid 2005. Production began late 2005.
And 6 months later, we started putting it out in front of people at shows. We had a playable version of the game 6 months into development.
Absolutely. We started real internal testing within EA in late 2006, about a year later. And then in mid-2007, we opened up our closed public beta. This was an invite-only beta that we've been in for almost a year now. And we've really taken our time to do everything that we want to do to make the game great. Our CEO, John Riccatello, has been very, very clear to us that he doesn't want fast games shoved out the door to make a quick buck. He wants top-notch quality games that are going to last for a long, long time.
That sell big, but people also love them.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that we really were interested in when we initially signed with EA, as an independent developer, you have to get used to really sort of lean, fast development. Sometimes what that means is you have to sacrifice things that you're really passionate about. Things that if you had the time and you had the money, if you had the bag of gold, you would take the time to put them in your game. And now we have bags and bags of gold and tons of time.
And time. So one of the things that we've seen in beta is we're listening to our players. It's one of the things that we're very proud of is the fact that we go out, we talk to our players, we listen to what they're saying, and we change the game and iterate and improve the game based upon what our beta testers are saying to us. A lot of games go into beta and really don't listen. We listen. So some of the improvements we've made are things around our VR, things around the Tome of Knowledge, around public quests. A lot of this stuff I'm going to talk to you about more in depth a little bit later, as well as later this afternoon on the panels. But what that means to us is that we are going to take the time to make a great game. What that means to us is that we're going to take the time to polish the game to the point that it is absolutely fantastic. It's a really positive message for us within the studio from EA, and I hope it's a positive message for the community. So what that means is that we're planning a launch right now of fall 2008. And that's what we're going to hit. Keep going.
And dead silence.
Yeah!
That's where the clapping starts.
No. So, one of the things, let's get into the meat of the presentation. All MMOs have a lot of things that you would expect. The things that every MMO has.
Muscular heroes.
Muscular heroes.
Buxom lasses. Sorry. Huge swords.
Great community. Lots of loot. Lots of adventures to go on. Wonderful quests. Shiny crowns.
Shiny hats.
Shiny hats,
like
yeah.
that hat.
We of course have everything that you would expect from an MMO. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you guys about all of the things that make us unique. The things that we do that other people don't do like we do. The things that we do so great. Things like public quests. Things like realm versus realm warfare. Keep sieges, the Tome of Knowledge, our living city system. All of these things are so fantastic, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys today. So Josh and I are going to do an in-depth kind of overview for the next hour and a half. So if you can stick with me, I'm going to come down to the audience, make sure nobody's sleeping. Try to stick with us. We'll keep it as exciting as we possibly can. I'm not kidding. So the first thing we want to talk about is the world. What are we doing with the world? What does it mean to have a Warhammer MMO? Josh, do you want to talk about the world a little bit?
Absolutely. So, the world of Warhammer is a world of conflict. It's all about the forces of good, the forces of order, engaged in a constant